Hello, Divine Feminines. How are you? Happy 11/11. This will be a reading between the 11/11 portal and the Scorpio new moon. Possibly the most intense periods of this year. Probably you guys have had some signs that your twin is moving out of hermit state. I feel a lot of trepidation from their part, but I also feel that this is what they want. Especially if you've given them a lot of room, space. See how the Ten of Cups turned from, look at that, reverse to right side up. All right, Spirit, what do we need to know? I'm getting ready to do the 11/11 candle ceremony next, I think. All right, we're gonna, all three of them, wow. I forgot. I was like, I want to use this deck, and I forgot. I think that's all of the cards that I would have to worry about. Nope. What a weird spread. Okay. Well, we're going to do it like that. So they are saying, one more card. Okay. So all major arcana on the top besides these two. Seven of Pentacles, Six of Swords. And then two major arcana on the bottom. And they want it like this. They're saying that they're being forced to move, and not forced, that's the wrong word. Your magnetism is getting them to move. Okay. You're very powerful right now, Divine Feminines. In fact, they are using the word irresistible. It's like you've grown so strong. I haven't seen a spread like this in a while. So there's two cards of return here, and they are, oh my goodness. Really thinking that they want to have their emotions in control. Oh, my cards are all over the place. Okay, we're going to do this one more time because I didn't realize I put some of them backwards. And you do notice that the King and the Queen of Pentacles came out together with the Queen of Swords reversed under that, and the Nine of Cups. Wow, my mind is really all over the place. I feel like they're just looking at like 1,000 possibilities of where this could go, what will happen if they do something. So they're saying that's what, then we got Queen of Swords again. So I would expect if you have a karmic in this mix, I expect that she will try her hardest to get things kind of mucked up. They're showing me like the water being mucked up. Oh, man. Okay. So there's a lot of angelic guidance here, but I can feel like my throat. My throat's been absolutely fine all day. They want so much to let you know, but they're kind of deciding like what approach or angle to use. They don't want to make anybody upset. You're on my mind the most. Why did you leave? I feel you are unpredictable. I want to be like you. I think you are amazing. I admire how hard you work. I think you are hot and your kindness has changed my life. I'm very attracted to you. They are very attracted to you. But there is something here that they really don't want you to think. It could be a deception. I'm going to say that much. They may, okay. There's two things here about your intuition and about they do care about you. Okay. There is a ton of attraction. They do also still have options around them and a lot of ego. There's something complicated here about them going away from the karmic and towards you. This could mean a lot of different things for everyone. So it's not really gonna work for me to do like scenarios, right? And I try to stay away from that. Your masculine's karmic could be drinking a lot, could be using like seduction, could be actually casting spells on them, like dark spells, black magic, anything like that, if they're that type of, person. There's something going on in the karmic realm because they've chosen themselves, they've chosen to leave this karmic situation. And I don't really read for karmics, like a lot. I don't focus on that energy and I don't really think it's important. But if the karmic may get to a point of desperation where they may do something very dark or very, like they may act out in a very particular way. I really didn't think this reading was going to go there. Keep a close eye on your social media. Very intimidating. Want to be with you. Never felt like this before. Need you back in my life. I'm coming back soon. I do feel for a lot of you that you do have so much self-respect now that even if they did come back and it wasn't the right way or the right circumstances or the right time because of all of the other stuff around it, you would delay or wait until the timing was right. I get the sense very strongly here that you're not trying to rush the situation. It's like, I get this real feeling that you're patient and happy and have shifted into this new phase of let me get the rest of the cards here. I write text and delete them. Baddie vibes. Yeah, you're in your baddie vibes. If I called, will you answer? Coins. Pureness. Very pure energy here. I miss your touch. I drive by your house. Sometimes my heart feels so full. Resilient. Capricorn. Violet Flame. Lemurian. I miss your smell. Law of vibration. I think you're much more sensitive, Scorpio. You're so spiritual. I feel inadequate. Emerald. I feel like you're much more sensitive to everything because you've done a lot of healing. The bottom is burn your candle at both ends and you see through my mask. I feel like you're concentrated on either a soul purpose, work, your family, something that you feel is worthy of you giving to it. I hope that makes sense. Even if it's yourself, whatever it is, I feel like you're trying to direct your energy to something that's very pure for you, you know? And that doesn't mean that it has to be like anything, but it resonates really strongly with your vibration. Beige, blue, gray, green and orange, turquoise and pink, olive green, mint green, lemon. So there's a really nice feeling here of harmony, healing, wisdom, attraction, soul family, gentleness, quiet. And that's what I feel. Like, I feel you're positively open to a return if it is gentle and honest and quiet and harmonious. Like, I feel this energy for you. I feel like you have, to a certain level, conquered the passionate, recurring thoughts. And you know, that Temperance card with the Lovers is right in the middle. So that's a very, very strong energy, right? You know, it's a very much, Temperance, there's the 2 cups, and it's an alchemical mixing of 2 things to become one thing. And there is a certain feeling here that you two have, you know, I talk a lot about the feminine taking the masculine energy on and the masculine taking the feminine energy on and balancing those 2 things is inside. And that's kind of what I feel like here. It's like you aren't going to really entertain a love that doesn't exactly fit you, right? A manipulative love, an addictive love, a playing game love. It's not, look at karmic watching. Like, I think the time has passed that there can be games played here. Because you just value yourself too much. See this card right here? Shamanism, protection, integrated healing, balance, past, present, and future. If you're not quite there yet, it's coming. And then, so there may be a trigger coming in to help it along. The star in reverse is quite an interesting energy. It felt like it's been coming up for some time here. It may be, you know, a lot of readers would say it's a loss of hope or whatever, but I think that the situations in both your lives have been creating a certain environment where what used to feel very out of reach doesn't necessarily feel so far away anymore. Does that make sense? I knew Chameleon Spirit was gonna... Chameleon and Panther and Parrot. So we've had Parrot a lot recently. And Beavers on the bottom with Horse. Okay. So I don't see any Tower energy here. I do see the High Priestess with the Devil is a very interesting energy. It's almost like a black or white. I don't know why it's giving me such strong... Let's take one of these. Such strong, like... He's deciding what to do. Energy. I saw 1717 on the clock. Okay. So it says definitely yes. Love. All right. So he's trying to figure out. Oh, that's so cute. I haven't used these cards in so long. Hello and goodbye. Yeah, I have been getting a message that he may come in and then disappear again. It's nothing new. But there's something here that's very new. There's like a feeling of beyond a shadow of a doubt. So we have Holy Spirit can do this. These two cards are 1, 4, 4, 4. There is this kind of focus on, they're saying what's naturally aligned. It's like, it's kind of what I was saying before. It's like nothing, you're not going to force anything here. You're too sensitive in a good way. You know when things are right and when they're wrong. Spirit's saying like to trust. And you don't want it unless it's like a hell yes. Like you want a hell yes love. And it needs to be simple. It needs to be like, I kept over the past like 2 or 3 months, I had this thing where I kept seeing patterns of relationships where the relationships were fighting each other. And I kept asking, like, why aren't we fighting together or fighting for each other instead of fighting each other? And this is kind of what's on deck or the horizon. Is that the relationships that are going to go forward and are going to work are going to not be ego-driven relationships. And, you know, my brain and my ego say that's a long ways away, but is it? Is it actually a long ways away? Or is it just a decision that we're not going to have relationships that unless they feel really good and they feel right? Like, I think that's really part of this paradigm shift that the twins are here to make. It's that we are going to accept any relationship that isn't honoring us and celebrating us and feeling really good about us. Like, it doesn't matter what label you put on it. It doesn't matter what society thinks about it. It doesn't matter. I don't even think like it would matter in terms of like commitment, because it all feels 100% aligned. And, you know, they're saying that is the role here of temperance, is that it's a really, actually, I've never been a super fan of temperance, but it's a really beautiful energy that's coming through. And that is that it's not like demanding, it's not wanting, it's not chasing, it's just knowing. And they're highlighting Sagittarius for me, but obviously this is Gemini and Sagittarius axis right here. And then kind of the fixed axis here is that when we know like our North Star and we know our non-negotiables and we know our worth and our value, it's really beautiful. We don't have to chase anything. We don't have to accept anything that isn't for our highest good, right? And this is like, I kind of read that devil as ego driven and then the lovers as like spiritually driven. That's kind of where I as a reader have to evolved to. I know a lot of readers have their own interpretation, but that's kind of what I see it as. I see it that I'm still trying to get this, the High Priestess in reverse. For a very long time, your masculine has been denying his intuition. And just living in the shadow and living in the lower vibrations, the lower chakras. And, you know, he's moving away from that. He's investing in himself and investing in things of more like standard, things of more value. And I think that's where this Queen of Swords in reverse comes in, that he had to make that shift to reclaim his power, to leave the karmic behind. I do not think that is a very, like, it's not a simple thing. It may actually take even more time. Like, for those of us going through it for a long time, you may think that it should have been over like years ago, but of course, it takes a long time to do this kind of work. I would be careful with what you say. Very careful. In fact, I would hold back on almost everything especially until this Scorpio period has ended. Of course, you know, trust your intuition. But I see that there's some treachery here to be avoided or to be, you know, dealt with. There is still definitely things for you to overcome, to keep. I just saw Odin, to keep working on. The Wheel of Fortune is, you know, I love the Wheel of Fortune. I think it's a fantastic card. I love seeing it in the upright. I think things will become a lot smoother in Sagittarius season. I just think this next 3 weeks is going to be pretty intense. So let's get the Miriam, White Eagle, and Master Buddha. And then Higher Learning on the bottom of the deck, which is very much a Sagittarian card to me. I'm going to do 3 piles, and then you can choose, but they're going to be face up. So if you want to ask yourself 1, 2, or 3, go ahead. If you do want to do a karmic cord cutting, you can purchase 2 of the 11/11 candle ceremonies. You will get the recording of the 11/11 ceremony, and then I will just report to you that I did the cord cutting. It's just a quite, you know, I love cord cutting. I find it very simple and easy to do. Some people kind of struggle with it. I don't know why. It's very just easy for me. And then if the cords are cut, you can then look at life's purpose on the bottom. I was talking about that. Do you feel like more of your life's purpose is coming into view? If the cord needs to grow back, then then it does. Okay, so on the bottom is emotions are necessary, a natural part of life. They can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Okay, so pile 1. I did this really weird, sorry. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Kyanite blue, letting go. So that's that cord cutting energy of just detaching from anything that's not really on your path to your life's purpose, to your higher good, your sacred vision. The green dragon will assist you and help you to tune to the secrets of nature. It has the key here. So there's, I think, 2 dragons that have the key, and it always kind of signals Chiron to me. Those of us with Aries and Chiron are going through an 8-year healing cycle, which is very intense. So if you're on that journey with me, you know, congratulations. I think we're most of the way done. It's intense. Receive answers and guidance from nature. Align with your divine essence. And then choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all and remember that love has no boundaries. So that is my twin card in this deck. It's a beautiful message. Okay, so pile 2. You could do anything, what would it be? These are all about, of course, our purpose, because that's kind of the point of this reading, is like stay, no matter what happens, no matter what drama goes on, no matter what's going on around you, stay with your vision of what you want. Stay focused on the path that you're on. It doesn't mean you can't talk to people or do things, but it's like keep your focus as much as you can on going towards your vision. The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for your heart is the gateway to the soul. Tanzanite is clarity, and you can use these crystals and call them in, ask for them to help you actually use the crystal or just use the energy of it. Call on the dragon and the Ascended Master. The golden Christed dragon brings you higher love so that you embody the Christ light. Absorb the Christ light. You are protected. Expand your heart and remain fifth dimensional. White Eagle Ancestor Spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. So I think I did mention a pattern. I'm sorry. When I channel, I have a really hard time remembering what I've been saying. It's so weird. I know. Okay, pile 3. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Tiger's Eye, courage. Black dragon from Saturn. Brings your wisdom through spiritual discipline. Concentrate, focus on your ultimate vision. So again, vision. Congratulate yourself, you have passed a spiritual test. Master Buddha. Increased awareness. Deep connection, trust your inner voice. As I was saying, trust your inner voice, stay on your path, hold your vision, do your manifesting. Don't give up on all of the rituals and things that you have brought into your life that are bringing you blessings and bringing you comfort and bringing you happiness, okay? Is what they're saying. So, yes, if you want the 11/11 ceremony, that is on my Etsy. I don't know if it's sold out, but I'll go check it here tonight. And there's a couple people waiting for readings, and so I will get to them. I did a bunch last week and sent those out, and so those will be open again too. There's a set reading. It's yours and his thoughts, feelings, and actions, and then you get your own set of guidance cards. And also the near future of the relationship is they give you some, what am I doing? That's the wrong place. They give you some, you know, what will happen once you guys come back into contact and stuff like that. So if you want that, let me know. And it was 32.23. So take care. See you later. Bye.